Up, everyone, we are hearing from a Knox County man grateful to be able to return home.
Yeah, you know, he was on vacation with his family and got an alert from his doorbell system Friday. A neighbor would discover a fire at the Tahoe Lane house, but thanks to a call to 911, it was put out quickly.
In our top story tonight, we turn to WATE 6 on your side reporter Jordan Brown. And Jordan, how's everyone doing after what really could have been a considerable loss?
Well, they're doing well considering everything that happened, and I'm sure when Eric Peterson installed his Ring doorbell, he didn't imagine that it would capture something like this. Eric Peterson was out of town with his family for the holiday when he got a notification from his Ring doorbell camera. It was just someone turning around in his driveway, but he heard something else.
I could hear a beeping sound in the background. So when I heard the beeping sound, I called my neighbor.
Tyler Slack, who also happens to be Eric's best friend since the 4th grade, went down to the house to check things out.
I got down there and looked around, and then I started to smell a little bit of smoke back towards the back of the house, and walked back there and heard the crackling, and then saw some flames coming through an interior wall.
Tyler said he tried to put the fire out with an extinguisher but wasn't successful. He immediately left the house and called 911, all while Eric and his wife watched in horror from their Ring camera app.
Undetected, this fire could have absolutely destroyed their house. It was in the ceiling. It had extended up into the attic, but not bad enough to where it broke through the roof. So the good part was we were able to put out the fire with minimal water, but unfortunately in a house, that water has to go somewhere, and that caused some water damage in their house.
Eric says he's thankful his home is still mostly intact.
To know that your family didn't have to go through with it and your friends dealt with it, and you come back and you're blessed, you know.
And as for Tyler, he says there is one investment he's thinking of making. Do you have a Ring doorbell yourself?
I do not, but we might get one.
Fire officials say that if the fire burned for a couple more hours, it would have completely destroyed the roof of the house. Eric says he hopes to have his family back home very soon. Guys?
All right, Jordan, an amazing story there.
Imagine they're watching that through the doorbell, you know, the Ring, and you're like watching the firefighters come and go. And
I can't imagine the horror.
This is my house, right?
Yeah. Thankfully, everything turned out, and according to Rural Metro, the preliminary investigation reveals that fire was actually caused by some electrical wiring in the ceiling.